Hey guys, welcome. This is Hellmouth94, and I just want to say welcome to the channel if this is your first time here. So, I'm going to do something a little different. If you guys pay attention to my Instagram and my Facebook, I have actually started to do a little showing off of my record collection, you know, my records and my CDs. And, I don't know, just something to do to pass the time, show off what I got. I know it's not much, but it's mine, so. I actually did finish all the A categories on my Instagram, so before I actually get into this video and finish that, I actually do post one picture a day with my CD and my vinyl collection every day. And I decided to do every time I finish a letter, so for A's, like for today for example, I posted all my vinyl of A's, and today I'm going to film it and post it on YouTube. So, yeah, so since I finished my vinyl A's first before my CDs, I guess these are my ones that are going to go up first. So, let's get into this. Yeah, so our first record is Acephalix with Decrination. Yeah, this is actually a pretty good death metal band from 20 Bucks Spin. I mean, anything from 20 Bucks Spin is going to be good. This is basically like the modern day, like, earache, in my opinion at least. Yeah. Pretty good shit. Well, you know what? Let me take out some of the glare. Yeah. Yeah, and Luca is also in this band. This is one of his projects. You might know him from Nakara and Vastum, which I'm really big fans of them too, which this is no slouch either, so if you're into death metal, give this one a listen. Oh no, just the song structure is actually really well done. I just like that like gooey, like sludgy kind of tone to it, and they have this. I think the best songs, like, I don't think any song's really that bad, but Experimental Offerings and God is Laughing is pretty good. And yeah, Upon This Altar is actually a really good intro too, just to get that flow going. So yeah, definitely check it out. The next album on our list is All American Rejects. Hey, what you doing here? Is that All American Rejects? Yeah, I'm a fan of music, not genre, so yeah, I like All American Rejects. What's the problem? Wow. You know, people, what do they call people that listen to All American Rejects, right? You don't? Well, I'll tell you. Let me just put them dipskis in the lipskis. And call them fucking queers, fucking faggot. Anyway, so yeah, this is All American Rejects with Move Along. Yeah, just so you guys know, this is not, it's mostly metal here, mostly. But you know what, I'm a fan of music, so I'm gonna have oddball stuff like this. And you know what, I don't feel ashamed for sharing it, I like it. If I didn't buy it, I didn't enjoy it, so if you don't like it, fuck off. So anyway, so So yeah, this is Move Along from that All American Rejects. I actually got this on Record Store Day. Yeah, a few years ago. I think it was in 2017. Yeah, came with this badass clear, like smoky vinyl. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And here's the back of it. And here's the gatefold with all like the lyrics and shit. Pretty good stuff. I mean, if you remember the whole alt-rock craze in like the mid-2000s, you definitely heard these guys. I mean, who hasn't heard Dirty Little Secret? I mean, Move Along. I mean, they also have some pretty other good stuff on here, like Stab My Back and It Ends Tonight. I don't know, all in all, it's actually a pretty good alt-rock song. I mean, it's not until Give 'Em Hell song came out about like 2-3 years later, I think. I don't know, I could be wrong. But yeah, that completely like took them over the top. But this is the album that really started them off. So this is All American Rejects with Move Along. Yeah, next we got All That Remains from the Fall of Ideals. I mean, if you ever heard of metalcore, All That Remains, this is basically the flagship of it all. I mean, who doesn't know this? This came out in 2004, 5, 6, around that area. I mean, it's classic stuff. I mean, you got This Calling, Not Alone, We Stand Whispers, and of course the Almighty Six. Yeah, I remember hearing that song for the first time on Guitar Hero 2. And I'm pretty sure that I'm not the only one on that one. So yeah, this one's a pretty beat up copy of it. But I also got this on Record Store Day also. I don't remember it being this beat up, but look at that pretty blue right there. Yeah, it's pretty blue, pretty. Yeah, and I believe this is the only copy that they released on vinyl or some printing of it. I'm not completely sure, but either way, All That Remains with the Fall of Ideals. So our next record on the old record shelf is Amon Amarth with Brown Viking. Sorry if I mispronounced. I don't speak Swedish, so I apologize. Yeah, this was the first Amon Amarth record I ever actually heard or bought. It's pretty good. I do not like the fact how they say it's Viking metal. No, this is melodic death metal that's Viking themed. I'm sorry to ruin people's boats, but fuck, just let it be. It's melodic death metal that's really good, but it's Viking themed. Okay, then we got that out of the way. But yeah, for being the first real album I heard from these guys, it's actually really good. Can't explain. The only problem I really have with this is that the song structure I think could have been a little bit better. I mean, I don't know, they just don't really feel in tandem. Like I felt like On a Sea of Blood would have been like the perfect first song because you start with like all that waves and shit. But you know what, I'm not the guy mastering and putting this on a record, so what do I know? Yeah, we got this badass gatefold right here with the ship. But yeah, if you like Amon Amarth, you're already a fan of this. So I also really do like Berserker. I might like it more than this personally, but I don't have it on vinyl or anything. But I did listen to it. It's really good. So yeah, it's Amon Amarth with Yom Bardi. Next band on the vinyl record list, we got Amorphous with Tales of 10,000 Lakes. I mean, what else can I say about this? This is one of the best melodic death metal records ever made. Back in like 1994? Yeah. I mean, Finnish, man. They know what the fuck they're doing. I mean, look at that cover. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, I mean, you got really classic songs like The Castaway, First Doom, Black Winter Day, In the Beginning, Forgotten Sunrise. I mean, this is one of the best records of all melodic death metal for the most part. I mean, there's another one, but we'll get to that another time. Actually pretty soon, but we'll get to it like I said. So yeah, I mean, this is really good. If you're really getting into like the whole like death metal kind of scene, and you want to start with something kind of like easy to listen to, I would recommend this. It's actually a really good starter record. So yeah, this is Amorphous with Tales from the 10,000 Lakes. And another one from this band, Amorphous, I got their EP, a reprint EP of Privilege of Evil. Yeah, I just happened to see this at FYE. It was on sale for $12. I mean, who's gonna pass up this? I mean, this is a great EP. This came out originally in 1993. So, this is another banger. It's just really fucking good. Nothing much more else to say about this one. This is just an excellent Amorphous EP. Yeah, check it out. So yeah, the next band I got on my record shelf is Alcest. Yeah, and I got these 4 records right here with Spiritual Insects. We got Kuna. We got... shit, sorry. We got sorry if I mispronounce the fuck, I don't speak French. So we got Les Bouilles de Leme. And we also got Escalades de Lune. I have no idea, I don't speak French like I said. But these are some really beautifully written music. I mean, this kind of has like an atmospheric black metal kind of feel. That's why I like it, but it has some type of like weird pop to it. Personally, my favorite out of these 4 that I've heard or have is this one. I don't know, just something about this one just like really speaks to me. I don't know like how to really explain it. It's just like a very soothing, calming kind of like music to listen to in the background, just to like really reminisce about life and shit, you know? Can't really... And just look at that artwork. Just look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Here's the back. And this one just happens to be on like a translucent yellow vinyl. I think it looks pretty cool. I know it looks kind of like an orangey, but it's more like a yellow. And here is the inside of that gatefold. So yeah, if you're gonna listen to any of these, and I'll have all these albums in the description down below if you want to listen to them. But yeah, and actually the first, and this was their newest one. This one's actually really good too. They're all good, but I would say the one before was probably my favorite at least. But this one's solid. But the first one I ever listened to was this one. Kodama, sorry. And this is Kodama. But yeah, this was the first one I ever picked up. I don't know, the artwork just intrigued me. It has a very Japanese feel to it. I guess that's the theme of it. Yeah, I also have a book that I should have brought out, but I don't know, whatever. And that has pretty cool pictures and lyrics and just talking about the music and stuff, which is pretty cool. You don't get that just downloading it and putting it on Spotify. I mean, this is the real deal right here. Like, it's in your hand, you get to listen to it. But this is actually a really good one too to listen to. Like I said before, I can't really pick which one to say to listen to first. You can just listen to any of these and they're going to be fantastic. I just personally recommend the first one I showed. But maybe as a first time go around, listen to this one. You won't regret it. And since I didn't talk about this one, might as well talk about it. So this one's probably my second favorite, Les Bouilles de Leme. This is actually really, so if I had to rank these, this would be this one first, second, third, and fourth. And I'm definitely giving the newest one like the lower grade because it hasn't really settled in with me quite as long as the other one. So just give me it time, it's still good. But going back to this beauty, yeah, this is actually a solid second. I actually had a hard time picking between this one and this one, but I felt this one was definitely the one that settled, like got me, or got my itch more. But this one's still really fucking good. I mean, what can you say? It's French, like black metal theme, but it's more kind of like a gloom, not a gloom, but like some type of like sonic pop or something like that. It just has, I don't really know how to describe it. I'll definitely play something in a little bit so you get the understanding, but just look at that artwork right there. So yeah, this is what I got for Alcest. So let's go to the next one. So for the next record on my shelf, we're going to be doing Anthrax with For All Kings. Like, yeah, this was the newest one that they released from the Big Four. And I know I'm not the only one on here. I know they shouldn't be considered one of the big four of thrash. They're really not thrash. Let's just be honest with ourselves here. But you know what? We can't change it. They're here. They're one of the big four. So let's get on with this. And you know what the funny thing with this album was that they actually, all the members of the big four released an album of the same year. I mean, yeah, there was this with Anthrax. It was Hardwired to Self-Destruct with Metallica. We got Repentless with Slayer and Dystopia with Megadeth. And honestly, out of the four, I thought this one was the best. I mean, this one was actually the most consistent out of all of them. It's not like, oh, there's really good bangers here, then like the rest is just like shit or not that good. This one is consistent all around. I mean, every song on here is actually just like a good 7. Like a good 7 throughout the whole album. I'd rather have that than really good and really bad. I'd rather have some consistency, and every song is pretty good on this one too. And look at that artwork. Look at that artwork. I mean, they put some thought into this one, let me tell you. They put some real craftsmanship into this one. Here's the gatefold, with all the lyrics in them. And I think the vinyl is just beautiful. Let me get one out. It's like a yellow splatter. Yeah, it's like a yellow like splatter kind of thing. Isn't that cool? Yeah, it's badass, right? I like their end labels too. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I think this one's probably the best one out of the big four, like I said, from 2016. And honestly, probably the most memorable songs for me is definitely You Gotta Believe, For All Kings. Breathing Lightning is probably my favorite track. But you know, a good one that's just kind of like good all-around song you can listen anytime is Blood Eagle Wings. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting song, and the music video for that one's pretty weird too. But yeah, here's Anthrax with For All Kings. So yeah, the next record on my record shelf here, and the band is kind of be different from the rest of these A's. It's Arch Go with the Luciferian Crown. I mean, this is some black death metal, war metal shit right here. I mean, look at that cover. Look at that cover. I mean, you got fucking Big Titty Demon over here with a pile of naked bitches. It's pretty hardcore. And here's the rest of the back. It has a pretty fucking detailed gatefold, I must say. I mean, typical black vinyl. Nothing really special there. But we got this pretty badass like inner sleeve where like the inside basically. No, I thought it was. No, that was with the CD. Oh yeah, the CD had this huge like. It basically was this, but it's on the inside to see where it opens up, and it has this huge booklet. Just with like the band members and the lyrics and shit. See, like I said before, you can't get this on Spotify. Just like, it's just another add-on to buy, another reason to buy physical media, because you just get cool shit like this. So yeah, here's all the lyrics. But yeah, this was my first like real like step into war metal, which is just black and death metal mixed, but it's pretty fucking good. I can't really complain about it. I mean, if you're into death metal, you're eventually gonna come across Arch Go, and I'm glad I did. Oh wait, before I put it away, I almost forgot to tell you the story. So I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and they have this local record store called Zia Records. So I'm in the store looking for the vinyl, because I wanted the vinyl, because it came out like 2 years ago. So I bought the CD, but I'm like, I want the vinyl. So I go to the guy to be like, hey, do you have the vinyl record of this? And he's like, well, it might not be here, but let's check our other store. And so he's like, let me call him up. So he calls up the other record store, Zia. And the guy, he's like, oh, do you have this record, Arch Go, Luciferian Crown? And the other guy on the other side was like, can you describe the album cover to me? And he's like, Yeah, there's like a demon goat with like a bunch of naked people on the cover. I mean, how could you really describe this over the phone? You know what? If you're interested, leave a comment in the comments describing what you would say for this record cover. Like, how would you describe it over the phone to somebody? I want to know. Granted, this is the only record I really listen to and have. But you know what? I'm not complaining. It's good and it'll definitely inspire me to get more. So this is Archgoat with the Luciferian Crown. So the next band that's on my record shelf is a pretty good, interesting one. I haven't actually listened to this since I got it. And I'm not disappointed. Sorry for kicking the table. But this is ASG with Survive Sunrise. I'm like, yeah. If I would have to describe this band, it's basically like if you mix Mastodon, Baroness, and The Sword together. It's a pretty interesting sound. I can't really know how to explain it. But here's the inner gatefold. And I think it's cool that they made the cover like this. But yeah, the song is actually really good. It has like a stoner vibe, but it has like the major riffs of like Mastodon, but it has like the guitar effects of Baroness, which is like a weird combination to put all three of them in. But it just sounds so good. Like, what's a good like song? Up From My Dreams is good. Lightning Song is good. Hawks of the Run's good. I mean, Kubak Color's good. God Knows We. This is a great album. I remember not really caring for, like, I liked it when I first got it, but since I started to like do this whole thing on my Instagram, I started like re-listening to all my records, and I put this on my turntable, and I was like, holy shit, this is really good. And it came in this like red color. It looks more like, it's more like a maroon, like purple color, but it's really pretty. It looks really good on my turntable. But yeah, if you're really into like stoner, like metal, like slow, like doomy shit, pretty good. You should definitely check it out. So yeah, that's ASG with Survive Sunrise. So the next artist on my vinyl record shelf here is At the Gates. Yes, the big three of Gothenburg and Swedish scene. I mean, these guys in Flames and Dark Tranquillity basically made the melodic death metal sound. It basically, if it wasn't for these guys, melodic death metal really wouldn't be a thing. And the funny thing is, like everyone and their fucking mom loves Slaughter of the Souls. I mean, it's good. It's really fucking good. I'm not saying it's bad at all. It's really fucking good. It is probably the best fucking melodic death metal record. I think it is. But me personally, I am a fan of In Flames, or at least I was a fan of In Flames. But we'll get to that point. We'll talk about that later at a different time. But I'm a Jester Race and Clayman fan through and through. I mean, I get more enjoyment listening to those two than Slaughter of the Souls. I'll listen to those two any day. Any day. Regardless, I don't have Slaughter of the Souls. Funny. So, but I do have their newest record, well, not their newest, but their second to latest record, At War with Reality. And this is the one that they came back with after a 19-year hiatus. 19 years. Fuck. So, must be good, right? Well, it's not bad. It's definitely growing pains, I would say the least. It's definitely not really there. It doesn't really sound like At the Gates, but it's not bad. It's definitely a melodic death metal record. I'm not saying it's nothing different, but it's definitely growing pains in the sense that they haven't really played together in so long that they don't really know how to. They're just trying to get their feet back like wet. But other than that, not that bad of a listen. I enjoy it from time to time. I don't really listen to that much, to be honest, but when a song comes up on shuffle, I'll listen to it. Then we get their newest release, To Drink from the Night Itself. Ooh. And this one blows At War with the Reality out of the fucking water. I mean, this is an At the Gates record right here. Like, this is as good as their old shit. Like, this is fucking phenomenal. I remember being at Bionic Records, and I'm like, huh, At the Gates made a new record. That's interesting. He's like, dude, it's fucking good. This is like old school At the Gates. And I'm like, okay, give it a listen. Pop this shit on my fucking turntable, and fuck, was he right? I mean, this is a good like follow-up to like Slaughter the Souls. I mean, this is really good. I mean, songs just like The Stair Beyond on Stone, Place of Lippers, and Nameless Sleep, Seas of Starvation. This shit's really fucking good. I mean, and the vinyl is pretty cool too. It's like a weird like mustard kind of like look to it. I don't really know how to describe it. It looks like mustard on my end. I don't know what it looks like on your end, but it's definitely like a yellowish mustard. But yeah, if this is what At the Gates is going to be doing for here on out, fuck it, bring it on. I can't wait. It's like, it's just really good. It's just like, it's bringing back the old melodic death metal sound, like what they created back. And like, it's nothing like In Flames. Nothing like In Flames now. But like I said, we'll get to that point when we get to it. So that's At the Gates. Well, this is the last record for my A category for my vinyl records, at least. And what's the last one? We got Best of Atreyu. Yeah, Atreyu. I'm a fan of Atreyu. They're pretty good. And yeah, I got this on Record Store Day. And I think this one's actually really cool because you open it like this. And it has a pretty cool insert, like with the face like ripping in half, and it has like, let me put this down, like the band, like history and stuff. There, see, thank yous. But yeah, it's pretty cool shit. I mean, I like the packaging definitely on this thing. It's just unique. It's probably the most unique record like opening I have on my record collection. And it has this weird baby blue vinyl right here. Pretty cool. But yeah, I have a funny story about this one too. So how I heard of Atreyu was back in 2009, 2010 from YouTube. And what song did I listen to? Well, the song was called Bleeding Mascara. But the thing is like, I didn't know what song it was or the band at that point, because how I heard this song was, you know, I think it'd be easier just to show you. Yeah, I heard this band Atreyu and the song Bleeding Mascara from a fucking SpongeBob meme. I mean, when the whole SpongeBob does metal, SpongeBob does this, SpongeBob does that. It's like fucking SpongeBob is everywhere. I mean, he's everywhere now. But at the time we thought it would end, you know, like, oh, this is like the beginning of like the whole social media craze. Like, Facebook was like on the rise, MySpace was going to the fucking shitter, Reddit was like whatever at the point. So, and YouTube at the time was like, ooh, who's the #1 subscribed like person on YouTube? Fucking Fred. I'm like, yeah, that was the state of YouTube at the time, and you would just find stupid shit on YouTube like that everywhere. It is nothing like it is now. But so yeah, that's my last A record on my record collection. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you get to check out the bands and the songs I listed in my description. And make sure to like and subscribe and follow my Facebook, my Instagram, and my Twitter. Because like I said before in this video, I'm doing one picture a day with my CD and record collection every day. on my Instagram and my Facebook and my Twitter. So definitely check that out, because you'll definitely see what I'm going to be doing before the next video I do. And I'm probably going to be doing my CDs next. I don't know. I have a lot of CDs. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment if you liked it at all. And thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.